Hello and welcome back to the DJ Carmela show. And hello.
Hello.
Hey Ricco, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, and I'm very happy and honored that you find the time to be on my show.
No, I'm very happy and blessed that you took the time to make sure that I was on your show.
Yeah, I mean, like, I still can't believe it, so I'm a little bit nervous. So don't pay me too much attention if I'm talking like shaking or whatever.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous.
Okay, I want to start from the beginning. I want to know how everything started. I know that in your family, between your uncle, cousins, father, sister, everybody sings. So, can you tell me when you started?
Well, I started, I grew up in music. So, since I can remember, since I was born, that's all I knew. We talking family members getting together during the holidays and just having group sing-alongs, or my pops or my father taking me to different shows to see people, as well as back in the, let's say that the late 80s, early 90s, MTV was full of information.
Yeah.
So my father sit us down, we could just watch videos, and from rock groups to rappers, country, gospel, rhythm and blues. So I was able to digest everything.
Yes.
And then my father started a group, which was a kid group. He had actually left his group that he was in, and I think he kind of heard us sitting at the table, and we were just kind of singing along. And, it was kind of like the Jackson story. He was he was like, yo, I think we're gonna start a group. At first he was with it, but the older we got, we was like, we need to live life. We need, what about our lives? But I helped us because he groomed us for where we are now.
Yeah. So when it was the first time you ever performed on a stage?
My first time, actually.
Yeah, I believe you were young.
Yeah, the first time I actually performed on a stage, so to speak, would be church. And that was, when I guess I was sort of made to sing. It was like, it was something you had to do. You had to be in the choir and stuff like that. So for me, it was the choir, and then later, of course, the girls came.
Yeah.
Girls came. The main stage for us then was from church would be local talent shows. Middle school.
Yeah.
And went from middle school to high school, and we just kind of made a name for ourselves there.
Yeah, you really man, you was born into the music, that's wonderful. Yeah. And then you signed with your label, which you are still signed on, the Grand Hustle Recording.
Yeah, Grand Hustle. Shout out to Grand Hustle and T.I. and Hustle Gang, Hannah Kane and Doug and Clay and all those guys over there. They took me in. It was interesting because the way I signed with them was through a guy named Waleed. Waleed is a guy who works in Greensboro, North Carolina, on a station called 102, and he had his own company called Others Records at the time. And Others Records needed someone to facilitate and brand them. And even though I wasn't on contract, he had some rap artists, and he knew he needed some people to sing some, what we call hooks in the state, which is basically, sing the chorus.
Yeah.
And I did that, and it kind of went from there. And I got with a guy by the name of Keith Mack. We were childhood friends, and at the time, he was currently signed Grand Hustle as a producer. And we went together, and we did a song called Bubblegum, which was my first song. And put it out, and it caught the ears of people at Atlantic Records. And from Atlantic Records, Jason Jeter, which was the right-hand man who basically helped T.I. get his success, it caught his attention, and next thing I knew, I was sitting in his living room.
Yeah, because you did a lot of collaboration. You did a collaboration with T.I., like it was 2000 something, that you like Bone Tags in Harmony, which is, I really like it. It's like, yeah.
A lot of people don't know that I did the You Can Have Whatever You Like record with T.I. as well. I was singing on that record, the top. I was doing the top note on that record. I've worked with a lot of people. I did the Jeezy and Trey Songz record, the Taking It record that was on Jeezy's, not his last album, but the album before that. I forgot what the name of it is called.
Yeah, you did a lot of collaboration, because you also like this remix with Bass Rhyme with a lot of artists. Like a lot of, where there's a nice voice, yeah, that's him.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah, but right now, I know you finally decide to do some solo, stuff, finally, because it's all about you, the musical evolution. Can you tell me, can you tell us a little bit more about this?
Musical evolution was basically thought up by, of course, myself, because I never wanted anyone to put me in the box. Also, on the flip side, I kind of did it. The whole mixtape was based off of love, heartbreak, and rebellion, which means there was a point in my life where I was in love and I wanted to show, my girl off to the world. And then it went from that to heartbreak, And of course, when you have a broken heart, you're trying to figure out what's going to make you happy. And so that's where the rebellion comes from. And you have, songs like Bar Hop. You have those drunken nights.
Yes.
Thinking, and then, of course, you heard the song Drugs. And that's based off of, the feelings you feel when you first get that fresh dose of heartbreak.
Yeah.
And so that's how I kind of really came up with the whole mixtape.
Yeah, and I really gotta say that I really love it. When I start to listen, I was like, oh, this is complete, because there is there is really a story, and it's different moods, and you have a track for each mood, and I really love it. I like a lot the love song, when everything is it's good, but I've been there with a heartbreak and stuff, so yeah.
I can't believe someone broke your heart.
Well, they did, yeah. So now I'm single.
You know what? Hey, that's what you got me in musical evolution for.
I know, and I really listening to it, and I really for real, I love it. I really do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And so this is it seems to me a brand new start from you as a solo artist. Is it? What's your upcoming project?
Well, I want to keep giving my followers new music to kind of digest. Of course, you can get Musical Evolution off of iTunes and Amazon, as well as my website, RiccoBarrino.com.
Yeah.
And but I want to keep giving the listener new things, because I feel like in the end, I want them to kind of grow with me before I, put out an official album, because I want them to be familiar with my sound and where I'm trying to go.
Yes.
Because my visions and dreams are being able to come to places like Italy.
Yes.
And be able to sell out nice arenas. Because I have developed a sound that's big but soulful. What we call, me and my sister, shout out to Fantasia, but we call our sound and our movement rock soul.
Yes. Can you tell us a little bit more about this? Because it seems very interesting, this movement.
Well, the whole word rock soul means to be very edgy. A rock artist has an edgy sound. It's very edgy. But at the same time, if you notice, rock stars are able to kind of really go and experiment with a lot. We're talking about the early days when Aerosmith did collaborated with Ron DMC and made Walk This Way.
Yes, yes. I got that record.
Right. You know, you heard Led Zeppelin when they went and actually took a Arabic sound and put in with their rock. And so, you know, what we're doing is taking soul music and adding a edgy twist to it, along with the little pop and hip hop to kind of give you something that sounds familiar and you can hear it in all venues, you know.
Exactly.
So that's basically where I'm trying to go with it. I'm still, you know, tweaking it, but that's where I'm trying to go with it. In order to bring more demographics as far as people, I feel like music has the power to draw all demographics, you know. People of all creeds and colors, and I want my music to be able to empower and inspire. So I just won't see one demographic of people in the crowd. I want to see multiple.
Yes. I like that. I really do.
Thank you.
Yeah, because you know, when I read about it, I said, I need to understand more about this, because it's you know, I know it's gonna be like, you know, it's good because, you know, you really say it right. You know, my English is not so good. You know, I wish I could say more, but you know, you say it better, so you know, we good.
Your English is great. Like, for you to be an Italian, is from you know, Italy. Like, your English is incredible.
Thank you. Because I always lived in Italy. I traveled, but I never been like, you know, living like, you know, in the States or UK or whatever. No, you know, it's the music, you know, because sometimes when I listen to some song, like, and I like the lyrics, because I like to listen to the lyrics, that's what make me learn English. I was like, man, what's he really saying? Like, you know, I like the sound, but I want to understand, because like,
you have to really come and hang out, because it's like in the States, you're always learning. Like, every day a new form of lingo is like born. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you have your old sayings that people still gravitate and hold on to, but like, to the young kid in the urban neighborhoods, like, they have all kind of lingos. You know, like, notice that, you know, the word turn up.
Now it's everywhere.
Right. And we've been saying turn up in Atlanta for a long time. And, you know, like, let's say we're in the studio. You know, the way we tell somebody that the music is good, we'll be like, man, that's jamming. That's jamming on ones and twos. So, you know, and so it's a lot of lingo and a lot of terminology that I would love for you to come to the States and just like really listen to, so you can take it back and start your own movement. Because, you know, I'm really like, you know, it's tough for me to understand all of that, you know, but, you know, thanks to the music, I gotta say, because I just like, the music is powerful. Like, the music can make you learn a language, can send you message, can, like, you know, have people unite. That's why I love music, you know. And your project, your and your sister project is wonderful. I love it. Thank you.
For real.
Thank you.
So, you know, one last thing, like, I know you already mentioned your blog, but, you know, we want to know your Facebook, Twitter, because we want to see your face, what you do, where you at.
Well, definitely I want a lot of people, because my regular Twitter page has gotten full, so I definitely want everyone to come to my it's at team TEAMPUERTORICC team at Team Puerto Rico Facebook page, and like my page, because what happens is when they like that page, it opens my regular Facebook up. You know, it allows the people at Facebook to verify that I'm, you know, a real artist, and then they will be able to open it up for tens and thousands of more people to come and be my friends. You can definitely hit me up on Ricco Barrino, RICCO BARRINO at Ricco Barrino for my Instagram, my Twitter. If you need to get in touch with me, email RiccoBarrino@gmail. Also, for any bookings or, you know, anything dealing with, you know, me going and traveling and coming to see you guys, definitely go Ricco Barrino booking at Gmail. And I think everything else is you know, self-explanatory. You can just Google me, Ricco Barrino.
Yeah, I know there is a lot of stuff about you on Google.
Yeah.
I know that.
Yeah, I'm up there.
Yeah, so yeah, I really want to thank you, because to me, like, you know, meeting you in person, like, you know, see your face or talk to you like that is like, I still can't believe it, and find out that you're such like a good person, like down to earth. You don't have that, you know, the artist attitude. They be like, oh, yo, I'm Ricco Barrino. Yeah, what's up? No, you so cool, man, for real.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so yeah, now we're gonna play like some of your tracks for like your mixtape. So we're gonna enjoy it, and thank you again. Ciao, ciao.
Ricco. Bring a few bottles of Ciroc, no rocks. Bring a few bottles of Ciroc, no rocks. Bring a few bottles of Ciroc, no rocks. Fortune 500, Grand Hustle. Listen, I've been sitting at this bar way too long, and I ain't got my drinks and it's pissing me off. She acting like she don't see me, but I'ma let it go. And if she do that shit again, I'ma have to let her know. Because the party is jumping and I ain't there. Everybody going stupid with their hands in the air. Finally, I just got fed up. Threw a few stacks in the air and said, heads up. I told her, bring a few bottles of Ciroc, no rocks. 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 And the ladies wanna. I said the ladies wanna. I said the ladies wanna. I said the ladies wanna. I'm so gone, I'm so blown, my vision blurry, but I can see what's going on. Niggas standing around like they wanna do something. Backs on the wall, me mugging in front. And bartender, would you please send a couple bottles to my OGs? Cause if the club gets shut down tonight, it won't be because somebody started a fight. So would you please bring a few bottles of Ciroc, no rocks. 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 And the ladies want. I say the ladies want. I say the ladies want. I say the ladies want. Bartender, please keep them coming strong. The VIP's full of women and they showing off. Drinks put them high, booty drop it low. Like it's your birthday, girl. Don't hit the floor. I'm dancing in the chair with the Puerto Rican model and the mama all in her zone. I tried to get the number, but it's no go. She was drunk and then lost her iPhone. May the way we live be so epic. May the girl we meet be so eccentric. Right now I'm trying to seize the moment. Let's spend this money, have sex. Let's toast it up to success. Hands in the air for future millionaires. So bring a few bottles of Ciroc, no rocks. 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 And the ladies wanna. I see the ladies wanna. I see the ladies wanna. I see the ladies wanna. Yeah, bring a few bottles of Ciroc, no rocks. 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 And the ladies wanna. I see the ladies wanna. I see the ladies wanna. I see the ladies wanna. Yeah, bring a few bottles of Ciroc, no rocks. 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 And the ladies want. I say the ladies want. And the ladies want. I say the ladies want.
Hey, check this out. This your boy Ricco Barrino, a.k.a. Puerto Rico, reppin' the Cadillac. You know what station I listen to.
baby, why don't you listen to me? Ladies, put your hands up. Tonight, baby, I promise it's on. And I'm already in my zone. I'ma start it with some kisses on your navel. Going lower and lower, girl, can you take it tonight? I'll do whatever you like. Yeah. I'ma pour myself out to you. Oh, whatever you say, baby, I'll do. Just lay. Don't speak. Ooh. Believe it, I mean it. Going deeper, don't you feel it? Yeah. I'ma give you everything I got, just put your trust in me. Me, yeah. All I want is you. Now, put your hands up on the head while it's on. Don't be scared, look back at me, baby, we are both grown. Shout it now, I wanna taste you. From the back while your face is in the pillow. Let me grab you and pull your hair. Make love while you're in the air. Point your toes while I rub those thighs. Look into your eyes. Woman, I'm pouring myself out to you. Whoa, scream to the heavens while I'm making love to you. All you gotta do is don't speak. Hey, I'ma put it down tonight. Oh, I believe it, I need it. Going deeper, don't you feel it? Yeah. I'ma give you everything I got, just put your trust in me. Yeah. All I want is you, babe. Hey, baby, I've been waiting on this all night. I've been waiting for this all night. Yeah. Now I'm in it and it all feels right. Right. I gotta see you, girl, don't turn off the lights. I gotta see you, baby. Hey. Now let's get ready for the time of your life.
There's nothing more amazing than watching your body by the candlelights. For 1 second, would you please follow my directions? Leave your heels on, relax your legs, and just